how you guys doing? I wanted to go over a game that I had just recently played about like 18 minutes ago. So I wanted to show you what I did. Okay, I'm white. We're also going to go over my game, and then we're going to go over a game with the London system as well. And so this setup right here, London system. My opponent played a weird type of London system, and so bishop g takes, and I bring my knight in. So I'm attacking. You see how I'm double attacking the pawn on d5, and I'm making him have to react to that. He goes c6, which weakens the square here and these two squares. So that's what was left behind. Bishop e2. What that does is that allows for, if I want to play here, I can hammer away here, and I could also castle king queen side if I need be. I play a4. a4 is a very, very important move. It undermines the structure of his pawns. I took with the knight because I want to implant my knight here on an outpost indefinitely. I castle because it's time. I have no attack, so sometimes you have to play positionally. And I play positionally. I drop my knight in. Now I'm hammering away here. And if he plays there, and I'm like, you know what? I bring my other one in. I'm like, bring it. Bring it. He plays there. I bring my knight, my rook. Sorry, not my rook. My queen to a3. There was a a4 potentially, but I didn't like putting it on the same diagonal as his bishop, or as my opponent's bishop. So he played f5, which was a mistake. That was an error, because that allowed boom. C6 with my knight, and then he moved his queen. And I went bam, and then he took, and I went bam. He took. And what happened here was sadly I made a mistake. I still won. I forgot, it's not I forgot, for some reason I was blinded to that this was hanging. I should have either played here. I should have played here. Just played there. That's actually a good move to attack this pawn indefinitely. Like right here, I'll show you. This move here would have been a good idea. Oh, interesting. So it wants me to trade. What happens if I move there? Oh, bishop can. Yeah. I see the merit in that. And then if takes, then I take back with, and then all is operation go. But what happened was I played here and he took. And then what I decided to do was I am going to develop my wow, mate 3. He missed mate 3. Ouch. Here, there, and then that's mate. Wow, that was totally scary. I missed mate 3. Ouch. It was a blessing. So let's just say that didn't happen. I'll show you how it ended up. He checked there, and then that was back rake mate. So it was an okay game, not the best, but you know what? We're still improving. So we have to keep that in mind when we're doing our equation. Like my opponent's a really good player. So sometimes they just don't play to the best of their ability, and it happens. You know what? You never down them. You respect them. You show the game. You get better. Like I even made a mistake. So, but it ended up that I won. So we got to be careful of those ideas. Okay. So we're gonna get into a game from 2017. It's very, very recent. So we have to. This is kind of like a London system setup. So I want to show this to you from White's perspective. I'll show you how it goes. That's kind of it's the Queen's Pawn Steinitz variation, but it's the London system. The London system can turn into a multitude of different systems. It actually is a system, but it turns into the ability to hold on. I apologize, guys. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. I want to make sure that the chat's actually working. There we go. Okay, good. It's working again. Oh, that was kind of scary there. So I'll just show you how oops. Show you how it goes. And White's setting up for, it's more of a positional idea. You want to make this pyramid. It's kind of the London pyramid. And also, I've been studying some like international masters online, and he says that in the London system, if the bishop is like this for black, you bring your queen over to b3 and you undermine the structure on b7, because this bishop can no longer retreat back to c8 because it's blocked itself in like this. So this is now a weakness. So the queen has to come up to defend the pawn, or potentially maybe you have this here, but the only sitch is then you bring into a pin, and you don't want that. So it's like, ugh, that's not fun. So that's probably the best. And it does two things. It guards this, but it does walk into a interesting idea. Maybe that, but if this was actually played, it would be a bad move because, well, I guess, yeah, it would be, because if you played there, then you can, if you played here, you get trapped. So you kind of want to develop first. That's what knight bd2 does. Is it develops and also prepares for the infiltration of the knight to e5. And maybe c1, and then you push the pawn, or maybe e2 castles first, and then you start an attack. See, black's king's in the center, and so you have to be able to go for the attack on it, and that's what e2 does. Bishop e2. It's kind of funny. Black goes crazy with their pawn pushes, and it's like, wow. It's like, really, your king's stuck in the center, you have like no development, and it's like, whoa. And think about it, the player levels are 2600, so these aren't just beginners. These guys are hardcore players that have been playing a long time. And this is very interesting, for sure. Oops, there we go. Sorry. So now he's starting, or so now Black's starting to develop. White pins the knight and takes. Now the knight's going to develop into potentially this type of a setup here. Castle kingside. Boy, this is becoming more positional than anything. And the bishop comes trying to get outside here, and then maybe after, potentially I think it wants to get rid of this bishop, so probably knight to g3 maybe, something like that. You know, there's a lot of different sequences of moves that they're going to play. And now the white spots a weakness. The e6 pawn's weak, so it doubles up, and black now sees that that's a weakness, so that's why black brings his rook over to defend that pawn. But it's weird because you would think that black is going to win this game, but in reality he doesn't. Black doesn't win this game. So it's just like, whoa. And black has like space galore all over the place, but doesn't win. It's like, wow. Look at that attack. That's pretty scary, but the problem is black has an issue with his dark squared bishop. This pawn, everything there's a problem with. And so now, wow, I can't believe, wow, what the heck was that about? Why did, I guess there's nothing really that black can move, is there? Wow, if you notice something, black looks very strong, but what can his pieces do? Really nothing. These guys, yes, they're doubled. Yes, he's got, you know, good structure. His bishop isn't good. That bishop isn't good. So if you compare bishops, this one's better than that one. If you could compare bishops on this knight to bishop, this knight's better. These rooks are not as good as these rooks. This queen is better than this queen though, so out of all pieces, one of the pieces is better than white's, which is the queen. And with pressure like what happens, there's always small inaccuracies that pop up. Now white's got a passer, and there goes the passer. And oh wow, look at this, the devastating attack, either here or here. Look, F. And now this bishop is stellar compared to this one. This one is like, wow. Look how strong it is. And now the pawn keeps on going and going and going. Knight takes, check, check. And now there's an infiltration, potentially checkmate if and then queen takes, and then the king comes in, and so now they're trying. Black has some counterplay now. If you notice that these two rooks kind of lock these two rooks down, so this bishop though is okay, and they're trying to get their bishop going. You're thinking, huh, why doesn't he just play here? He could play there, but then all you do is move up, and what does he have? Maybe something like that. But remember, then this goes, yes, there's check. I guess there's check. Wow. I get. Let's see. Actually, my bad. You can actually play there. No, well, I appreciate that. I'm not a really. I'm here to teach and help. This is just a game I found in the London system, so it's a gift that I have for the Lord. So I'm just gonna use it, and that's the thing. Okay, here. All right, there. And if you notice that the whole idea of black, I mean white, is to he's not worried about trading. That would be bad now that I think about it. This pass pawn, he's got two connected pass pawns now. If he can get these guys going, if all these pieces get knocked off the board here, these two passers are like almost unstoppable. So, and he's also, let me see, how many pawns does he have? Four. He's a pawn up too, so this is a true London system domination for sure. There goes another pawn, so now he's two pawns up. Check. Check. Attacks the bishop, so now there's a check. Snikey sees more than two now. The only sitch is, yeah, check. 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 Wow. And then at that point, white wins. Black just decides to cash it in and go home, because he's going to lose another. If he moves over here, he's just going to lose another pawn. And if the rook tries to come over, all he has to do is push, and it's protected twice. And he's 3 pawns to 2 plus an extra piece. That's a 5-pawn advantage overall. And so I wanted to share that game that I found so that you guys can see how even in the end game the London system has true strength. And if you play it properly, you'll know how to dominate the rest of the game, even into the end game. So we'll do some puzzles now. Let's check to see our puzzles. We got to 2200 last night, so we're going to tonight. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to try to continue upward trend, but mainly learn. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what we got, guys. I like these puzzles on here. Hey. Good job. I'm glad. You know what? That's good. You know what? Keep pursuing it. You'll get better. And you're always, if you guys want to put in, if you have ideas about where to move on here on tactics, you could put in and we'll go over the ideas. So there's no wrong question. There's just a question that's not asked, so we can learn. Let's see here. Trying to see. Let's see, what do we got here? We have the potential for a check. Maybe the whole idea is maybe rook g8, and then we threaten check. Potential, that's an idea. Is there anything I could? You always look for checks first, then captures and forks. Actually, double attacks, forks, discoveries, and pins. So we have two checks. We could check there or there. So this check allows, we'll say for, I don't think we really get anything for that. He could just retreat back. And then we don't have, well, no, we don't have anything. It's a waste of a move. Because he's not going to come forward. That'd be silly. That'd be walking into our trap, and there he's not going to do that. The drawback to moving this knight is white gets the square F1 as well, and that's no longer defended. I mean attacked. So what do you guys think? Do you have any ideas here? Let's see here. Trying to see, is there anything. So I'd love to play takes there, but I don't know if we get anything for that. So, because the checks don't benefit us really. Let's see about any captures. We have actually a couple capture ideas. So if we take here, king takes, nope. Queen takes. We do potentially have, we could push the pawn, so takes, nope, that's not good. Let's go back to 17 here. Take a look. Hold it back. There. Takes. Let's see, 4, okay. Oh, interesting. We have in passing, don't we? In passing is an idea. If then rook takes, our queen takes, we have a discovery, don't we? Wow. And passing potentially is also, I didn't think about that capture. So what do you guys think? Do you have any ideas on what potentially would be a good move? Because I was thinking in passing, if he takes, we can move, we can actually take with a check. Oh, interesting. Nice. Even better, it attacks the queen. So the queen would have to... Nice! In passive, queen takes... Oh, boy. Wow. That's a killer move. I mean, sorry. That's a very incredible move. I believe that's the move. That's so good. There we go. See how you slowly you just got to be careful. You just elimination. Don't just move quick. Otherwise, we wouldn't have seen that. Yeah, we wouldn't have seen that other capture. That was a capture that we almost missed. Let's see here. Let's see. We have a check, a discovery check, so that's a power move. Any move we move here is a discovery, so just trying to see if there's anything that we could win that's beneficial for us. Because yes, we do win a rook, but then he can actually take back. Our king could take. Potentially, we have knight to c5, same check, but this time we can actually snap a knight. But the only problem with that is a pin. Or wait. Hold on. Wow. That wins 2 pieces. Okay, if we take the rook with check, because discovery check, he'll take with the king. Then we take the rook, other rook. So there, king takes, takes. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Yeah, the reason the knight takes is excellent move is a discovery check, and that was like, wow, you don't get to see those every day. That was such a wonderful example of 2 tactics in one. First of all, you have a discovery capture, and then you have a fork. You have a fork and a discovery capture with the same piece. That's a good move. Whoever played that game played really good with that. That was a nice move. Let's see, here we go. Let's get some more victory here. Let's get some more. Do do do. That was a good idea though about knight to c4, because that does allow for a discovery. But I remember from my chess teacher that he told me that you want to do the most forcing discovery, and he said that a discovery with a capture, that is such a power move. And I didn't see that until just a little bit ago, that how the bishop attacked the rook and also had a discovery with the knight. You don't get to see those. I know I said that. I said it again, but you don't get to see a move sequence like that every day. That is a nice one. They chose a good tactic for. They chose a good game for that tactic for sure. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, we have this attack here, a pin. We have a capture. So, trying to see if there anything else that we have. If you guys have any ideas, more than happy to send in those ideas. Let's see, what do we got here? Trying to see, is there anything that we have? Hold on, I'm going to go to move 18 and just kind of backtrack a little bit to see. Okay, so there is a take there, so we will take. Hey, how you doing? How many turns to solve a puzzle? Hey, you know what? As many, you know what? Just keep. Oh, turns to solve. Oh, if you make one mistake, it does make it red, and so you have one chance, one correct move chance. Otherwise, it's incorrect. But even then, we go back through and we find out why our ideas weren't correct, and then we apply our knowledge to the next one. I'll show you. We'll show you. This is what happened. Takes, and then queen there. Now we have to find the next move, guys. Let's see. What would that be here? Let's see. Oh man, look, he's got another beautiful discovery. That is not fun. And this move, the move Queen F4 is a blunder as well, because he has Knight to F3 with an undiscovering attack with a check. So this move would not win anything. We'd actually lose. So we have to come up with a better idea than that. We can't take, because then we would have a double check, and after the king moves, I believe it's mate there, so we got to be super careful. Potentially we could play F4. That is an idea. I'm thinking F4 may be the move, because what it does, F4 shuts down this whole line, also attacks the knight, and when the knight moves, we snap another pawn off with check. And so we just start tearing whoever is playing on the other side apart, one piece at a time. So king, that's an interesting idea. The only sitch about that is if we do king to h1, he's got actually check. And then if we have to move our king back up, he's got a check. But we can't take that. He's got a check. I don't know. I do not know. we want the most forcing. We gotta look for the most forcing line. So the only really forcing line I can see is F4. One sec, I'll be right back, guys. You guys talk it over, and we'll look at ideas. So put them out. Put out the ideas. I'll be right back. All right. So, do we have any other proposals? I'm more than happy to. Oh, C5. Okay. Interesting. Let's take a look. Interesting. So we have H1 is C5. So let's take a look at C5 here. The queen moves, so we'll say the queen moves to let's say the queen moves there. We'll say queen there. Wait a second. No, the knight can just move. I apologize. I apologize. That's a double check. I apologize. That move right there actually when it loses the queen. It's not a bad move. It just even though there's a yeah, I guess let me see here. We have to move our king to h1. Knight takes, pawn takes, interesting. The reason I'm thinking f4 is it shuts down all of this attack. Even if the knight moves, we can take, and it's not double check. No, there's no wrong or right answer. There's only learning. So you have to remember that we're here to learn. So don't worry about. I'm gonna go with it. I really believe that's 100% right. Yeah. If he plays there, we just move our king up, and then there's nothing more to say. It's those small things that you have to be able to recognize that make the whole difference. Like, who'd have thunk that's actually a good move? C5 is not a bad move. It's not. It only allots for one sitch though. It's a double attack, and yes, we trade down, but we want to reconsolidate everything. And why trade the queen if you don't have to? That's one thing my teacher also taught me. Oh wow, I like when they do tactics and move 10. Those are really cool because you learn a lot more from these quicker tactics. That's just my opinion. Wow, the Danish Gambit. Let's see here. Trying to see here. See if we check. If he intercepts. Try to take, then rook takes, attacks our queen. We don't want that. No. No. That's not fun. Not fun at all. Knight c2, interesting move. Okay, king f1. Knight f2, king f1. Interesting. So if a rook takes something, yeah, that is interesting. That's a good idea. Good, you know what? Good finds. You're seeing that there's three checks. Let's see here. That is true. There. Oh, interesting. Yeah, then we went. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I guess I didn't continue my line out, did I? Because if he intercepts, we take, and if rook takes, yeah, then we take the knight, and I think we are a whole piece up. That makes more sense. I'm glad you got me to rethink on that line again. Thanks. That's really helped. I don't really see anything else but that's forcing. I was looking to see if there's any forks. No forks. So that, and then there, here, and if rook takes, we just come down and take c7. So we get 2 pieces for 1. And we're up, I see, we're up a lot of pawns. And the king is stuck in the center. Not good for white at all. Not good at all. Trying to see if there's any other line that makes any more sense, because if we don't either do that or that or that, we're going to lose this guy here and we're going to lose a rook. So more likely that is correct, because that will snap off that. And hold on, let me see here. Interesting. Huh. Maybe we do. I'm trying to see if that actually works, because I realized that if we check here and let's say intercepts and take, he still has knight takes on a8. But we do have a check, don't we? Or here. That's interesting. And then if queen intercepts, we do then have a check here. And if he moves there. Let's go with our first move. We'll go with the first line. We'll take a look at that line to see. Okay, we know that that check is correct. So let's see if there's any other checks that we can work with here. Interesting. If we take, knight takes, we then can do a check with our knight. If he moves here, no, we don't have anything after that. Drat. Okay. I don't really see any other thing but takes. Let's see. This check has no impact on anything, because he could just move there. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Do we see anything? Anything but capture. I don't see really anything. Let's just take that. Okay. There we go. Can't believe he played that. I really thought he was going to take here. Oh, he takes there. Gotcha. And intercepts. Okay. Oh, wow. That's why he doesn't take Snikes. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. Wow. Just wanted to make sure. That was probably a pretty easy one, but I just wanted to make sure I was right, because if you get those ones wrong, they really take points away from you. And we were doing so good. We don't want to lose any of our work. That wouldn't be fair to you guys. Let's see here. See if we played. Oh no, no, no. Never. Hey, you know what? You know what? Don't worry about, you know what? That's okay, because you know what? We're here to help each other get better. It's no worry at all. Nobody's going to make fun of you at all. No. Our group is very professional and willing to help others get better, so do not worry about that. Yeah. I'm thinking about something like b4, pawn b4. The reason is when this rook moves, we have two attackers and only one defender of the bishop. So more than likely he's going to probably take with the rook, and then we'll take back with the pawn. So let's see, is there anything else that you guys can see that maybe there's a rook takes. Maybe I'm missing that. No, I don't see anything like that. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really see anything else that. Well, let me see that bishop. Well, he could play, if we play here, bishop takes, pawn takes. There's a couple different lines. Yeah, I agree that yeah, that is an interesting for sure. Let's see. A rook takes, we take back, and then okay, if we play rook takes, potentially rook takes, he's probably going to, let's see here. Let's just take a look here, here, here. That's an interesting move sequence for sure. Interesting. I can see the merit in taking. Let's just say he takes there. We take. check. He can move his king. He doesn't have to take back. So takes. So 1, 2, 3. We'd be up a whole piece because we took back, like what you're saying, a pin. Then when the queen tries to double up, we, Yeah, I'm thinking. Oh boy, let's go for it. Yeah. There we go. We're doing good. That the idea of takes was a good idea too. So now it's just looking. Oh boy. Let's see here. This looks very interesting here. The queen takes c6. Reason I'm saying that is queen takes queen. We have rook back rank mate. So takes here, takes, and that's checkmate because no pieces can block. So excuse me. One second, I need to drink water. Hey, hello. Yeah, this one's a really interesting puzzle. We were talking about how we can actually take this pawn if need be, because if the queen tried to take back, we back rank mate. So this potentially might be the idea that I'm looking at. That's really the you have to take advantage of every opportunity you have. So trying to see, is there anything else that potentially is good in there? Don't see anything. Right on, exactly. What you guys think? Do you guys like? We have we got one that's saying yes. I'm thinking it is, but I want to see if you guys see anything better, because you know sometimes having another look at it really helps out with finding if it is the correct move or not. Trying to see, is there anything? This really doesn't do anything. It allows for the infiltration of G2, and that I think is mate. Pretty close. Queen D4. That looks nice. I'm only worried about interesting. E5 looks good. The only reason I'm saying about Queen C6 is that threatens mate. That actually, Queen C6 threatens mate too. So I think that is right. He's gonna have to take. If he doesn't take, if he plays something like this, we actually win the queen. So I think that, now that I look at that, I think that is correct, because back rank mate with the queen here is inevitable, and he'll have to intercept there, we win the queen. So what you guys think? I think that's the move. Well, back rank mate is the idea. See, if we play queen takes pawn, queen takes, we check with D, he intercepts with the queen, and then we take, and it's checkmate. Back rank. You gotta love the back rank when they leave pawns like this. There's the only sitch is I don't really see any other way. This wins a queen. That actually wins a queen because there's no way to really deal with stopping it. Where can he move his queen? Let me see. That is true. He can move his. Oh, I do. You're right. Yeah, that is true. I see that now. Let's see. He moves his queen back rank, and he's got everything covered, does he? Ah, that is true. Now that I look at, I'm glad we got to take another look at that. Now that's why we don't move quick. We make sure the calculation's right. I didn't see that he can actually play there. Or even here. That actually is best. Yeah, now that's an eye-opener. D4 looks really good. I like D4. Yeah, D4 has a threat of, yeah, that's more forcing than mate, isn't it? And then you actually fork a rook. Yeah, that now that we've went back through and analyzed it, that is the most forcing because it's backed by a rook. So if this queen can go here, takes mate, and this rook would have to, well, I guess it could retreat back, couldn't he? Ouch. That doesn't help us at all. Snikies. No, the rook could retreat back. Trat. Yeah, because I can't believe this. I can't believe I didn't see that. You can actually retreat the rook back, and it's covered. So here, let's see. Let's see. There is the insane move, queen to a7 as well. That is a crazy move. Because what you're trying to do then is draw the queen away and then drop the back rank mate. Yeah, e5 is an interesting idea too. Nice. Yeah, e5 looks interesting as well. So these two ideas, I think you're right about that one. Now that I look at I look at it, yeah, that does look correct. The only problem with a7 now that I look at it is rook to b7. That's the only one. So I like this idea. Yeah. Good find there. Good find. Great find. Okay, now let's take a look here. Yeah, that is interesting, isn't it? Trying to see what Do we take here b7 is an interesting idea. Takes. So if we take here, bishop takes pawn. I don't know. I don't know. We have a check there that's irritating. Yeah, that isn't. B6 is interesting for sure. It's it threatens check there. Do we play? The question is, do we take first? Let's see, if we play that first, that's more threatening of winning. You're right. Thinking something either. Let's see. What do you think, guys? Something's telling me that Queen B7 might be right on this. What do you guys think? Let's see what the. Let's see. Okay, takes. King over and bishop comes there. Takes. 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 And nice back rank mate idea. And then probably now if he tries to check, we bring our rook in. Okay, let's see. What does it want us to do? Which pawn? Tell us which pawn. Come on, make up your mind. Okay, finally it made up g6. Okay. Man, the computer is greedy for sure. Dang. Yeah, the computer is totally greedy. I'm like, wow. That is truly It's pawn greedy for sure. Wow. Okay. Onward and upward we go. Good find on that. Possible to see bishop. Okay, we'll give that a shot. Why not? It's, you know what? We're here to learn. Let's see here. Oops, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking there. Let me see here. What was... Let's see. Okay. For some reason I didn't see that. Let's retry that again. My bad. We gotta retry that again. Okay. Okay, so you wanted to see F2. So what happens if see F2 in the line B? Okay, takes. Okay. Oh, F2. Gotcha. There you go. That's mate. So the queen would have to, at this point, the queen would run away. And we really wouldn't have accomplished anything. So let's take a look at what would happen if here. Okay, my line was, gotcha. Hold on, I'm sorry. Your line was, okay, back before we, let me see here. B7. I'm trying to get back to that point. Hold on. Sorry, let me see. My line was, okay. Okay, hold on. Let's see. We place there, 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 there. Okay. And, oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. Sorry. Gotcha. There we go. There you go. Okay, B7. Gotcha. Then, G6. Gotcha. Okay. And then we take. Then we take. And then it says that we play pawn takes. The reason we don't check, guys, is that if we check, we really can't take. If we take here, we lose because he can actually yeah, because of F2 exactly. And it'd be like, that'd be such a sad state of affair too. I mean, such a sad thing. We were so close to winning, and then all of a sudden, bang, it's all gone, and we're like, then we have to go home. It's like, wow, what did I just do? I won a piece, but I lost it. So, do you guys have any more lines you want to go over? So, yep. Alrighty, so we'll go on to the next one. If you guys have any other ideas, I'll do my best to go back through on them and find them for you. It may take a second or two, but we'll get there. Boy, this is a weird one. This looks very similar to the prior one, doesn't it? Or is that just me? I think we still have queen to d4. I think we have queen. So it's queen d4. That threatens a back rank mate again. And we win. Oh my word. Real. Uh-oh. Darn it. I can't believe that. I forgot it wasn't that. It was, oh my word. I moved too quick. Ah, drat. We were gonna win points on that. I for some reason uh, I don't wanna look at that unless, oh brother, don't, yeah, don't, don't look at that one. Don't look at that one. That was me with a mistake there. So, sorry guys. Let's see here. Let's see. Refocus down. Okay, we have a couple ideas. We have a check, but I don't see anything after that. Because if over here, well, we do have the idea of. So if we check here, we have up here and then over, and that's a potential. I've seen this actually before in a mating idea, because this unleashes an attack there. That's the move, I believe. F2, because check. If he goes here, up, over. If he goes here, I'm sorry, if he goes here, up and over, wins as well. What you guys think? I believe it's that. Let's start with the idea, the main idea. Okay, so now it is up and over, but the only sitch is now. He has that. If we play here, ouch. He has this. That is not fun. We don't want that. That's not fun. No. 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 That's an idea for sure. He blocks there. That is an interesting idea. There. Huh, nice. If we move here, it comes over. We have that there. Nice. Yeah, I believe that I think you guys got it. Yeah. I don't see anything else that could potentially, because this move here allows for that to happen. Oh boy. Let's go. We gotta take with the queen. Do not take with the king, because if we take with the king, we lose material. Do you see? If we take here, he comes over, he pins. But if we take here and he comes over, we just move our queen. First, you gotta take with the queen. Now we're back in the fray. Let's continue onward and upward. Good find though, guys. Excellent job. One sec. Let's see here. We take there, he takes here. Let's see, is there any reason why we can't? I'm trying to see if there's a reason why we can't take that. Is there any reason? Let's see, if we play here, there, over, I can't play there. There is no more checks. So I think we're, well, he could potentially take here. And then we reinstitute, we come back, and we, so here, here, here. Nope, he can't take there, my bad. The knight guards that. So I think we're fine taking. Let me see, is there, I don't see, is there anything he could do besides check? Is there anything else? Is there anything? I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I like the take. So we just move our king. Are we sure about moving the king? I think that's the only move that actually, well, let me see, is that the, yeah, that's the only move that does the job, doesn't it? Because then the knight protects that spot. We don't want to walk into a pin with our knight. That'd be bad. So my teacher told me is, don't move your pieces into a pin if you don't have to. Yeah, we don't want that. So we have to move our king at that point. So, yeah. Yeah. I don't think so either. You know, we just grabbed a piece. He got a pawn. So be it. You know what? He can't do anything, and we'll just reconsolidate our forces and get into an endgame where we totally know all the stuff and win. Yes. Let's see here. Oh boy. A2. Yes. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's correct. Why does my computer do that? Stop that. Okay, there, and then let's say he plays bishop, something like that. We can actually play g4 at that point. He would have to go to queen to g6 are back here, and then we snap that pawn, that thing off. Yeah. Let's see. So you're saying here, there, there. A takes, C takes D. Okay. Interesting. What do you guys think? You think that I think that is right now that I look at it. I don't think he really has anything else to do. He's going to win something. I think we do win a piece now that we look at it. What do you guys think? And then we're not walking into a D1 only has one sitch. If he castles, he could bring a rook maybe here and pin the queen to our king. That stays here. So what do you guys think? I think I'm in agreement on E2. Yeah, let's go with that. And then now we take, let's see, if we take there, interestingly, takes, 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 so takes, and then we can play there. Okay, I think we do win a piece. Let's see, that piece, there, 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 there. I'm not sure if we actually win a second piece. Well, we do, I think. Let me see. Here, here, there, there, there. Yeah, we do. And then we can bring our rook right there. Yeah. Nice find, guys. Nice. Good find there. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right. Rook's e2. Let's see. So d4, yeah, d5. The pawn d5 is hanging. So we need to, let's see, what can we do here? I am in agreement with that. Yeah, yeah, let's see here. Actually, there's a couple things that's hanging. It's our knight on c6. That's hanging. This pawn's being attacked. Snakey, everything that we got is hanging. Ouch. I'm not disagreeing with the idea. No, I'm just trying to see, do we have enough compensation? I do see what your idea is. If he plays here, we can actually take forking that. So he really, when we play here, he can't actually take here because of that. I see why knight e3 actually holds every single piece together. That's actually the holder. Let's see here. There. 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 Well, at this point, if we played here and he took here, we're kind of forced to take back with our rook. Or do we take with our queen? We may be able to take with our queen. If we play here, we do have queen e5. That's an interesting idea after this rook, after that gets taken. Like here, here, here. Yes, he gets that. But we win that with our queen. And potentially now we're eyeing this pawn here. And a check to follow. Yeah, I like... Oh, Snikes. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Why doesn't that work? Knight takes. Okay, queen takes. Oh, the rook pin. Ah, that stings. That stings. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ay, ay, ay. We won't look at that. That stings too bad. Pins are horrible to walk into. I don't like walking into pins. Ouch. Hey, we're learning. It was a defending. Who would have thunk? E4. Or, I'm sorry, E5. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Let's take a looky. Maybe it's queen takes. Take. Nope, that's not it. Sorry. Queen guards that. It would be Paul Morphy's mate if the queen wasn't here. We can actually play here, here, here. Morphy's mate. King moves over and boom, baby, you get a Morphy's. You gotta love when you get into Morphy when you get a Morphy's mate. You gotta love that. See, the only why this might he has there. So do we win anything at that point? Let's see if we play here. Check. He takes back. And we don't have enough compensation. No, we don't have enough. I'd love to have, after the combination though, I'd love to have this bishop here, but we've traded it for this knight and the queen took it, so maybe it's just bishop to e7 guards this pawn, and then we still have the threat of mate there with this. So what do you guys think? Bishop e7 guards. Let's see, I'm trying to think, because if we played here, he actually gets to check, and we have to intercept, and then he can come back attacking our queen, and we don't have a mate, so I believe that has to be played first and foremost. Oh my word, really? You gotta be joking. What? Hold on. Hold your horses there. Oh, you got, shoot, I can't believe I didn't see that. Yeah, you were right about g8 looks strong. That was my problem. I didn't see all the way through. I played too passive. That you guys were right on rook g8. We were let's see here. Come on. Let's see, what do we got? I think that that is a strong move, because he can't take here because he'll lose a queen. So that makes sense. So then there we could take the what you guys think? Only thing I can see is potentially it's bishop takes knight, queen takes. He still can't take here because we win a queen. Yeah, I believe that's the oh my word, really? Oh wow, my bad there. What did we do? Oh man, we just attacked the bishop, and then if he gets protected there, then first we take, oh, first we take, then takes, then push, then moves, and okay. Drat, didn't see that if we had played here, oh, sorry. If we play here, that, yeah, he could take there, take here, bishop takes, and we accomplish nothing. Oh boy, that's so bad. I miscalculated that. Sorry guys, it's my fault there. We gotta get out of this slump here. I really thought that was gonna work, but man, I gotta tell you, you gotta be super careful. Oh boy, that teaches me that to look even harder at a position to make sure. I'm gonna totally make sure it's 100% this time. We're not moving till we totally get this down. We're 100% sure. Let's see if we played here. Let's just see if there's anything that potentially could arise that'll hurt our position at all. No. Okay, let's say he retreats back. Let's just say he retreats back. So we probably want that point to probably take with the queen, because you want to trade off. So he wouldn't retreat back there. That'd be silly. So let's say here, and we'll say he retreats. We'll say right there. We still have this idea, don't we? And then we would he'd take here. Okay, yeah, gotcha. And then he would take back. Okay. 1 second. I hate when let's see if we played here. There. Queen takes. Queen takes. Knight takes, rook comes over. No, we're still fine. So knight takes. So even if we move here, it doesn't matter. If we move there, it doesn't matter. So what do you guys think? I looked at all of the lines. There's really nothing that he can counter with. I don't see any counter. Any queen move he plays, he loses the bishop. So what are you guys all I'm just we have one. Go for it. Yes. Let's do it. Okay, now I thought he might play that kind of strange move sequence for sure. Let's see here. what do we want to take with? See, now we have to decide. If we take with the queen, he's got rook. If we take with the knight, he's got a rook. Let's see, here we have that or there, so that's an idea. Then if queen takes, and if he plays there, we just play there. Well, no, let's see, here, and there. Interesting. Okay. Maybe better is there and there. That might be a better move now that I think about it. Queen takes, and then we play there. That forks the queen and the rook. So, yeah, the queen would have to take at that point. So what do you guys think? I think it's queen takes, and then if we have another move, it's queen to c2. Queen d3, takes d3, and then queen c2. I'm gonna, because you guys found the correct move sequence, I am gonna rely on you guys for some help so we can get out of this slump, slight slump. What you guys think? Queen takes. Okay, let's go for it. Because if he plays here, we got that. And if he takes, we take, and he has to move. So, yeah. Alright, we're on the upward trend again. Boy, did they give us a good, a pretty nice one? Hold on, I just want to check this out. Just give me a sec, guys. I gotta see if this was a gift. Yeah, it was. That was truly a blessing. I think we just take. What do you guys think? I don't see any comebacks or anything to that. I think we win. We win, man. That's cool. We win a piece. What do you guys think? I'm just like, maybe it's me, or do we just win a rook? Do we take it? I don't think we have a choice. I'm with you on that. Trying to see, do we have anything else? Let's go for it. Trying to think though, he has this, and that's a headache. Potentially we may have a knight move here. No, that can't be right. That's not right. Let's see, bishop d5. What do you guys think? Hey. The only stitch about rook g1 is he potentially has either a queen or bishop takes check. So we really can't move that. We can't move this rook. So I'm trying to figure out, because my concern is after takes here, he's got rook to f8, and that is a pain of a pin. That's my only concern. Do we have enough compensation for that? You know, I was looking at that, but then he could actually just take with the queen, and then we have to take back, and we really don't accomplish anything. See, I'm just trying to see if we take here, is there any way to handle that? Maybe we just, let me see here if we, see here. That is an interesting, that is an interesting idea, because after checks, then you can win material. See, this, there, and rook takes, that's good, but then he's got rook takes check, and man, are we in for a situation overload attack. That is not fun. Not fun at all. If we check here, he moves his king. Then we take. Rook comes over, check. Ooh. 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 I don't know. Boy, this is the only sitch I see about check then moving there is we still have that mate coming down the board. We do have this. Yeah, I know we have to do something with that. I dislike these. Are, you know, it looks so simple. It looks so simple, but the problem is the complication. Let's see if we check here. Check. Let's say that he plays here. We take, check. We move up. Maybe takes here, rook there, here, queen check. So maybe check, take with the bishop, check, king up. Nope, that leads that cover that we'd lose our flight square. That would be the sitch right there. That's our sitch. Oops. Let's see. I'm thinking that might actually be the move. I'm just calculating. Okay, and then we'll say he moves king h, take, check, e1. We'll say rook comes down, check, d1. So potentially it's probably queen that's going to check. So let's see. Here, there, here, check, there, we'll say check with the queen, we retreat down. I think the check actually is correct. I believe. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's actually from Lilo and Stitch. That was no, I'm sorry. What's the Stitch? I think that's from Kim Possible, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not exactly sure if that's from that one. It's a term that kinda I'm thinking like it basically means what's up, or well, what do you guys think? It's funny how we use phrases without really thinking eventually. Let's see. I like that idea. I think that's it. Yeah. Now, see that was an excellent move. So now we have to decide, do we want to take with the queen or the pawn? And I believe the only move that actually holds our position at all is takes with the queen. What do you guys think? Yes, you did. You did great. Good find, man. Good find. I mean, good find. Excellent find. I'm sorry. I'm just wondering what we should take with next. I think it's the queen. I think that's the only move that actually holds any chance of us surviving. What do you think? Then after this one, I'm probably going to, let's see. Let's give it a. I think it's gonna work too. 13. Whoa. Let's just see what the next one is. We'll do a couple more than I got a log. We'll do like two more. That'll give us. Actually, we'll see it. I'll see what time it is. So it's gotta make sure I don't stay up too late for my studies and work. We'll do. How about this? We'll do one more. That'll be perfect. One more, guys. Then I got a log. And we're gonna work real hard. We're gonna end on a good positive upward. Okay, well we'll give it. Okay, we'll do two more then. That's funny. We're gonna do good on this. Let's do this thing. Okay, let's see here. Okay, the bishop moves. That's funny. Uh, okay. Sometimes I get in the puzzle zone, so I have to. Reminds me of the, like when they say battle zone, like Tron and all that. Let's see, what do we got here? What do we got here, guys? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see. Come on. Trying to see, because this he's trying to castle, so we gotta hit him hard and fast. We can hit him hard and fast. I know we got this. I know we got it. Trying to think. Okay, there's bishop c5. That's a hard hitting move, because if he castles now, we get to win a bishop. I think he can castle. I think he can, because his king hadn't moved yet. Oh yeah, that is true. I'll take a look. Hold back. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I agree. That is, yep, yeah, he could actually castle. He can castle. He can castle. So we have to keep that in mind. I think that's the move right there, if I'm not mistaken. That wins a piece on the spot. And also, we can, once we take it, it attacks the rook. Let's say we move here. We'll say he castles. We take, and his rook has to move. And let's just say by mistake mouse slip or something. We'll just say mouse slip. He probably wouldn't make a mouse slip. Takes here, and then we win the queen. So is everybody in agreement with c5? That's the best I can see. I want to make sure that we're all on board, so that we can, so that maybe I'm missing something. I don't want to. We're doing so good. We're on the greenward upward trend, and I don't want to, make a mistake and ruin that for us, guys. So that's a strong move. What do you think, guys? Yep, okay, and let's give it a go. Boom. Okay, sweet. 13. Yes. All right, we'll do another one. Boy, look at that. We're just going like, whoa, we're going right up the ladder, guys. That's cool. Let's see here. I believe that may win a... No, that doesn't win a piece strat. I forgot the queen guards here. Too bad the queen was here. We can actually win a piece here. That'd be nice. Let's see if we check. If we play check there, if pawn takes, we can actually check here, and I believe we pick up a. We pick the bishop up, and I don't. Do we pick it up for anything though? I don't know. Trying to see here. If we play there, excuse me, he can't play here because of this bishop. So he's going to have to take with the pawn. We open up the king. Then we check. The queen would intercept. We win that bishop. But no, we have equal material at that point. And do we really gain anything? No. There has to be something. I know we gain somewhere around here. There is something. Okay, what if f4? Trying to see here. I'm on there. There has to be something that besides that. Is that it? Is that simple? I don't know. Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that. So don't worry, don't worry. Yeah. Oh boy, 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 boy. Trying to see if there's anything else that I don't see anything. Let's see. Oh wait no, we can't because if the queen's being attacked here. So we have any checks? Because this guy right here is hanging. Oh, I'd love to capture that guy. Or bishop, sorry. I'd love to capture that bishop. It's just so tempting there. It's like a morsel that you wanna, just grab. But if you do, we lose our lady, and we don't want to lose our lady. That'd be not fun. Potentially we have, let's see, if we play here, here, there, we have a potential check here. Hmm. I think he means rook to g8. It's okay, rook g. We're actually as black, so I just wanted to let you know we're as we're as black. Yes. It's too bad we can't get like a rook here. If we can't open that, if we can open that up, attack here, and then put a rook there, that would be a nice attack. That would totally be wonderful. Yeah, we're seeing that. Now the queen, we can really do good here. Okay. Here. There. Interesting. Then we take here. I do like that because that does rip the king's protection apart, and it's all gone. I think that is winning. What do you guys think? I don't see anything better because if we play here, he's just gonna retreat out, and they'll be like, what's the point? So there's really nothing that we can do. So are we all in agreement? Yeah. Let's go for it. If he does that, then we take Bishop takes pawn. Let's see here. I think we end up a piece after this. See here, if he takes there, we take, and if queen takes, we take. Pawn takes, and then we're up. I think we're up a rook for a rook and bishop. We have these two pieces left, and he has those two. All these guys are gone, and this is what he's left with, and this is what we're left with. So let's do it. Let's go for it. And then it takes here, 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 there, and this is what we're left with. Boom, baby. And we're up. We're totally up, man. That is stellar. Okay, you want to see the other line? Okay, hold on. All right, let's take a look. Okay, here, here, there. Okay, what line are you guys talking about? Which line? Like, oh, pawn takes line. Gotcha. Yeah, pawn takes. Yeah. Yeah. Then we just ripped that apart, and now the sitch is yeah. Now the sitch is we have this huge open file with a mega attack coming. He's gonna have to run, and then wow, we move our bishop, really? Oh, that's weird. What does that bishop move do? I guess, oh, gotcha. That's real nice. I like it. Bishop move, and then we can maybe move our queen back and the rook hammer. Oh yeah. That is a good move now that I think about it. Here. Probably a queen back there. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, queen. No, queen up. Interesting. I guess we're putting the squeeze on him, huh? And the bishop comes. Wait a second. What's it say? Oh, rook. Wait. Which one does it want? Tell us which one. Ah, thank you. Finally. Then we check. Oh, we intercept there, and bang. Okay, that's the hammer time. That's like, to see, that's a cool move. That's like a in between. That reminds me of Bobby Fischer's game 6 with Boris Spassky. He deprived Boris of any moves that he really could do, and that was an amazing Reykjavik game. It was the only time, I think, in world. It was the only time in history that the world champion actually got up and clapped for his opponent. We have we have good chance of potentially having a candidate to face Magnus Carlsen. We have Wesley So, we have Caruana, we have Aronian, we have I think it's Vladimir Kramnik, we have what's his name? Alexander. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. And let me see. Oh yeah, we have Ding Lauren, and then we have that other gentleman. I can't pronounce his name. I think it's. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Is it like Mamajaro or something like that? I apologize if I'm pronouncing it incorrect. But that's going to be a really interesting candidates tournament for sure. Yeah. What's very sad is Vladimir Kramnik says that this may be his last, candidates tournament thing, which such a wonderful mind, but sometimes, yeah, you have to, I guess, decide when enough's enough. But he's a great player, Vladimir Kramnik. They're all great players. It's going to be I'm going to say a very very good Caddies tournament for sure to watch. Okay, but enough of that. We got to get on to this tactical puzzle here. Let's see. That's true. Let's see here. There's a couple ideas here. There's that, which would draw the king out and undiscovered attack here. So I'm not sure if that's right. That's an interesting idea too. And then now we have, okay, here, and then if he tries here, we can actually jump in. And if he takes, and then if he takes here, we take, and so if he takes our bishop, we come in and I think we have mate. I believe that's checkmate. I see that knight e5 potentially is a strong move. Yeah, I thought about that. The only sitch though is that he's got a knight and a rook guardian, so if we did this, the knight would undiscover protection on the rooks. I don't think it works. Knight to a5 more likely. It makes sense. Is there anything else? I did look at that. It's not that it's a bad move. It's we just have to find. Sometimes these puzzles are very subtle. It could just be a knight move. Like we went back and looked at one puzzle that all it was a bishop move at a certain point. It was like, really, for real? You gotta be kidding me. But it was that move that passed the move to his opponent, and then at that time he had to move, which he didn't have any moves, so he totally got hammered on that one, or just sorry, not hammered. He totally got he lost some material. Let's just say that. Yeah, that is an idea too. Oh wow, nice. Yeah, if he does like this, we also have that. Huh. Yeah, I see that. I don't see. That's the most forcing line that I can see. Nothing else is forcing it enough. Yeah, I like it. Good move. Good job there, man. I think at this point that might actually work. Yeah, I believe that actually works now. No, no. Well, let me see. Then king takes, 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 takes. Yeah, I think we're up a whole exchange at that point. Yeah, I think that's right. What do you guys think? I think that's the move. Is everybody in agreement? I'm 100% on that. I just want to make sure. So 1, 2. All right, let's go for it. Boom. Smack. Good job, guys. Yeah. Oh. Let's see here. Let's check into this. Check this. Here, let's see. Let's see, what do we got? So the knight's attacking the rook. We have a check here. Then he can move there. Then we don't have anything. That's interesting. That's a good move too. So that takes, okay. Let's take a look here, okay. We have, so we have knight takes F. Knight takes the rook. That's good. Knight C2. We have here, here, and there. Those are some ideas. Then we got a knight to C2 idea. So let's see if there's anything strong in these ideas. We'll check to see what's strongest. This wins peace, so we know for sure that this potentially is an idea, a good one. Because when you win a piece, you're always happy. What if rook takes, though? We have to take in consideration. You have to always think of what would happen if takes there. It's not a good move. We have to find the move that the puzzle has us to find. So let's see. That's a good one. And then let's see here. No, you're fine. You're not bad. Not at all. No, you're good. So we have there, here. So that are there isn't good. So let's say he moves here to attack that knight. We move here, he takes. So we're still in the same predicament. Let's say he moves here, kind of stop the infiltration there. But then he could actually play here and then escape. Drat. That's very irritating sometimes. But we could win a pawn at... Huh. Rook d1, rook d8 is an interesting idea. For sure. That is a good idea as well. I like that idea. Because that does do something. That gets our rook out of attack. And we're attacking the bishop. But do we have anything else besides that? Well, I'm just saying though, the move's great. It attacks the piece. But he has a comeback of just retreating it out. So we need something that's really forcing. Like a check is forcing. Like there's two checks. So we'd have to check these out first. So check there, rook takes. So that's not good check. Check on c4. He's got really two moves he can go to. He can go here, here, actually three, I'm sorry. So let's just see what he'd want to do. More likely he would probably, so that he has the ability to flee. If we played here, he'd probably play there so he can retreat. But I do see an idea though. If he plays there, we have a check on a4. Interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, that is a good move, because that pawn's pinned, isn't it? Wow. But hold on here. See, if we play here, knight takes rook. Check. No, he's got one flight square that he can go to. a4, that isn't checkmate, drat. Well, then I guess we could play bishop to, nope, we can't at that point because all of our rooks, this undiscovers an attack on. Yeah, so when these rooks are gone, our chance for a mate on e8 doesn't work, drat. Well, the only sitch about taking is he takes our rook. So I'm not sure if we actually accomplish anything. we could take at that point. Okay, if we take here, here, there, we do have three pieces. We have this, this, and he has these two. But is it worth the problem though? Let's see. Yeah, I do see we win. For a rook we win two pieces. I do see that. I'm just trying to see if there's anything. Is there anything else that we can find? Like if we play knight c4, that's a blunder because we have knight to a5, and then there's a lot of problem to come with this move and this bishop. So here, so let's say he goes to c or b4. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I was looking at that. Let's see there. Here, then he has knight takes though. He could check here. Boy, this is a complicated one. Maybe it's just straight taking it. You know what? Why make it more complicated than it is? Why don't we just take? You know what I mean? If we're gonna be up. Yes, we have three pieces, and he'll be stuck with this one and this, and we have these pieces. We have enough to get a pass pawn rolling down the board. Oh boy, 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 boy. I'm just gonna go with it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that you know what? Just I always think of this. Keep it simple. Sometimes if we complicate a position, it just gives you a headache and it doesn't work out in the end. Good find on the knight takes f1 though. Great job, guys. Great job. Keep up the good work. Well, that's one thing that when you play certain levels of players, it's not that they're not good players. They just can't see through the complications. Like, who'd have thunk that we overcomplicate it? Just take a piece and then you move on and you get the win. And we have 3 versus 2, and we got a pass pawn. So we're going to win the rook for the pawn, and he'll only have a piece, and we'll have 3 pieces to his 1 bishop. It's all over but the crying. And we win that game. Let's see, h5. Huh. I think you're right about that. That one's your everyday G2 or G7 checkmate. I believe that's right. I don't see nothing else makes sense. There's nothing that's going to stop that either. Nope. If he plays, well, if he plays there, then we just take. That's silly. So if we play here and he plays there, we just snap that off and we tickle our way into H or walk our way into H3. Yeah, I like that. Oh boy, wow. Ouch, really? Really? Really nilly. What in the world? What we, oh, whoa. Let's say he moves here. Huh. That's checkmate. Why doesn't this work? I want to see why that doesn't work. Oh, knight E, there we go, okay. And that's covered there. Oh. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. That was my fault there. Sorry about that. I didn't see that knight move. That's, yeah. So there we go. Here we go. We'll finish off with this one. Yeah. We'll put the positive green on this one, and then we'll wrap it up. See here. If we play knight to F5, knight F5, then takes, queen slides in. What do you guys think? There? I think it's good. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, guys. With that, I do have to log off. That was fun. We're gonna pick up here. Isn't it? That's great. We're at 2250. We'll pick up there. Remember, it's all about learning. And if you guys like what you see, you can click follow, and you'll see when I get on around this time, somewhere around here. So as Wesley So says, serve the Lord Jesus. I say God bless, guys, and I will see you next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Remember, keep learning, keep studying, and remember, keep moving forward. Only look back to learn. And as Colonel Hannibal Smith says, there's always a plan in the position. We just have to find it, and I know we will. See you. Bye-bye, guys.